Hello everybody, it's me Roscoe and welcome to another instalment of Game Day, and the day has finally arrived. The East Anglian derby here at Carrow Road. Ipswich Town take on Norwich City in the Championship. It's first versus sixth in the table, and it's going to be a very big battle indeed. The nerves already kicking in for me. This is my 10th or so take to do this intro. I just can't get my words out because today it's going to be interesting indeed. Of course, Town still looking for their first derby win since 2009. Today though is probably the biggest derby in pretty much history. A lot could happen today. We shall see what happens. Kieran McKenna's men taking on David Wagner's men. It should be an interesting battle. The sun is shining here in Norfolk. Let's get right into it. Media scram, the team news, of course, the force of the Carrow Army. Although that could be a challenge because I know they normally shepherd the away fans away from the ground. So I'll try my best to get as many interviews as I can. But let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what scram we got. Okay then, in the media suite, and I bumped into AJ. My friend, how you feeling? It's not long now to kick off. Team news has just dropped. Media scran is in AJ's belly, not my belly. How was that? What did you get?
Really good, yeah. It was like sausage that I turned into a hot dog with some beans and some hash browns. So a weird breakfast mixture. I don't know what my hair's doing today. It's got a little bit.
It's a bit hot today, isn't it?
Yeah, has the humidity struck or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Is it just the Norfolk air? Who knows?
Yeah. And what would you rate it?
Oh, that was a good one. That was going up as a 9. That was delicious. Really like that.
Maybe I should have had some.
I feel bad for saying that while I'm here.
I'm still over there, maybe. I'll see. I'll let you know if I do. But I had a massive breakfast.
It was good.
I like that. Team news has just dropped, my friend, and big talking point. Kiefer Moore starts.
Big talking point for a big man. Someone that we all expected to be ruled out. I kind of had a suspicion, as I said on the fan social last night, that he would be involved. I did not think that he would start the game. And he started the game. So there you go. Unchanged from the Southampton win, which is pretty much, if you could choose, that would be a pick, wouldn't it? All the decisions have kind of been made that we've spoken about in terms of Axel starting at right back, in terms of Luongo partnering Morsey. No complaints to be had here. It's now all about how they handle that out on the pitch.
Indeed. You predicted a draw. I predicted a win. Team sheet is in your hand. Quick player rating. That's what you do later. Team sheet rating.
Everything's
too
fine.
much.
It's just very busy.
Too much.
We've got a paragraph on sustainability, which is great, but I'm not reading all that.
That's lots of words.
We've got celebrations, we've got sponsors, and long paragraphs on the sponsors. The actual team sheet thing is like a box that takes up about a third of the page, so not really for me personally.
Okay then, we shall see how we get on then. AJ's going to go in the press box, do his type. I want to get in my position. I'm going to be near the Town fans all game, so I'm looking forward to atmosphere. Bring the noise, and I'm going to get my snappy snaps. So let's see how Town get on. Can they get their first derby win since 2009? We shall see, AJ. Let's get into it. So derby day defeat for Ipswich Town. Disappointing day here at Carrow Road, joined by a great duo here, Ben Diaf and King of North, John Watson. Norwich took their chance, scored their chance. Disappointing day at the office, boys. Who wants to start? It's not going to be a happy game day for obvious reasons. Ben, mate, it's one of those days we just weren't good enough, were we?
No, really disappointing, Ross. I'm sure the whole fan base is. You feel a little bit let down. This team have done amazing things this season, and because of that, we've of course got high expectations. But I mean, there was barely a passage of time in the game where I really thought, we're coming into this, we're getting better. We left it till too late. I reckon with 10 minutes to go, we tried to create a little bit more, but we were so slow. We gave Norwich enough time to get back. Every single time we went forward, they managed to get 10 men behind the ball. I've got to say, in terms of the tactics of the game, I thought Wagner absolutely schooled McKenna, which is the first time I've seen a manager really do that this season. We just couldn't get anything going, whether that was the players, whether that was the tactics, but I thought the way the game played out was perfect to Norwich's game plan. They love to play little bitty football. I can understand why the locals here, they get a bit upset when they weren't winning because it's not good football to watch, but incredibly effective today. Really disappointing from an Ipswich point of view though, back when my Ipswich hat on. You just want to see more from the players on a massive day like today. Feel very, very low.
Yeah, John, from the high on Monday night, late winner and all that stuff, today I don't think we had really a shot on goal, did we?
Chaplin late
but not
we're struggling to think of them, aren't we? I mean, do you know what, Ross? I stood up with you last Friday outside of Blackburn, where we hung on after a really great first half. Monday night we spoke after an electrifying comeback and victory, and then today we're just a totally different game of football. We were second best throughout, if I'm being honest. It gives me no pleasure whatsoever in saying that. I agree with everything Ben said. I thought tactically they played there, they broke up our play, they bought cheap free kicks, we gave away the ball so easily. There was so much that we didn't get right today. I thought Burgess was probably our man of the match. I think a lot of our players were below par.
Some drama going on over there. We'll ignore that for a bit, John.
Yeah, I'm just watching my back as well there. Overall, they deserve the points. We definitely deserved our points at our place. We didn't get it. We didn't really deserve to get them today, if I'm being honest. So, hey, would we still take where we were? Absolutely. Is it disappointing? Yeah. Does it hurt like hell? Absolutely. So we just take this and then we move on, and then let's see what the next 5 games can bring us, and we just need to show more than we did today.
Yeah, today won't define our season, will it, Ben? We've got 5 big games after this. This one was more just another game in the calendar. But yeah,
Look, we're all disappointed. I think for the next, depending on how you want to spend your Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening, you feel low. Maybe crack open a bottle of wine or a few beers down the pub, switch off your social media. Life goes on. We've got another game on Wednesday. Look, it's horrible coming here and losing. Done it too many times. But just for anybody who's going to watch this video, for any Town fan out there, a crumb of comfort. I still would much rather be in our position as a club moving forward than Norwich City. They've got another day in the sun today. Yes, okay, they've won the battle, but they've certainly not won a war. I know they'll say 15, 16 years. Well, I don't really care. We're first in the league right this second. I know we'll be down to third probably this afternoon, but there are bigger things at play here, Ross. It hurts. It hurts more because of the performance. It hurts more because we should have made the most of it in December and won the home game. I'm going to say something which most Ipswich fans will hate. Norwich deserved it today. Fair play to them. Incredibly frustrating, incredibly disappointing, but I'm looking into Wednesday. I'm thinking of the bigger picture.
Cheers, guys. Cheers. Thank you. That's the story of today, pretty much. Let's end it here, boys. Thanks so much for joining me, John. Ben, safe journey back.
Thanks, guys.
Liam from Crew, my friends. That was disappointing.
It was a nothing game. It really wasn't.
Derby, it's supposed to be a derby, but...
Yeah, but derbies are never usually that great. It's usually more blood and thunder, kind of maybe won by the odd goal. It could be quite a lot of yellows sending off here and there, but a lot
of fouls today, weren't there?
There wasn't a lot of fouls, but you expect that in a derby game. But Ipswich was so passive. It was just, even in the second half when Ipswich dominated the ball, it played into Norwich's hands. They knew the game plan was get ahead and then put the low blocking, which is what they did. And they were comfortable, even though they were hanging on last 10 minutes. They weren't really hanging on. We literally didn't know whether to put the ball in the box or not. We were taking far too long with everything. It was just really,
Do you think the players had a bit of nerves? I know they're professional footballers, but it's a big occasion. And they just did, although the home game, we were playing pretty well. We just didn't take our chances today. We just didn't create anything.
I just think everything wasn't very good today. Even the passing wasn't particularly good. There were quite a few short little passes that went astray early on, and that carried on throughout the game. Just wasn't crisp as it usually is. Leif Davis hardly got started down the left. That was our main outlet, and he got in a few times in the second half, but even then it's kind of take the ball, stop, pass it back. There was no real forward momentum. We didn't really know how to play through them, and that was really disappointing. I think, to be honest, we could have played all day and we wouldn't have scored a goal today. We had a few late chances, but even Marcus Harness, who came on late on, epitomised the entire performance by every time he went for the ball. He wanted far too much time on it and was pickpocketed every time. And that was what they would, even in the second half, there were a few times where Norwich went into 50-50s. Their players were even on the floor, and you think, right, it's an easy win for Town, get the ball. And they're still kicking their legs out trying to win the ball back. Didn't see any of that from Town today. And It is just annoying. But look, it doesn't change a huge amount. Yes, puts a bit more pressure on us. The other two now might take advantage of that. But we've still got 5 games to go. We're still very much in the race for promotion. And look, I'll say it quietly, we may have to end up coming back here again next month. Maybe. But the advantage we've got in that is that we're at home second. So if we come here and we play, well, if we just even play for a 0-0 in the first leg, then I think the way we played in December, and I know they're a better team than they were then, but I think anyone at home I fancy us against, and I fancy we will beat them at some point, but the wait goes on. But it won't define our season. If we get promoted, I couldn't care less if it's 100 years that Norwich have been beating Ipswich. We'll be in the Premier League. They'll probably still be down here. So good luck to them on that.
Well, finally, I'm joined by a great duo, Mike and Callie.
That must be wide angle, that.
Wide angle. No, I'm sure it's a nice angle for all 3 of us to look good and look pretty. But that wasn't pretty, Callie, was it? Disappointing day.
If we're being fair, the right result. Like, first 10-15 minutes we were good without really doing anything. I think our first shot on target came about the 60th minute. And even then I was turning around to Mike during the game and I says, look, there's times in this season where you think, okay, the subs are going to make a difference or the goal's coming or whatever. I couldn't see it. And the disappointing thing for me is this group of players has done everything. They just needed to do this one thing. I said they can't let the occasion get to him. It definitely got to him. And it was just a lack of effort, jogging in the last few minutes, man. Like, I don't want to call out the players and all the rest of it, but fans travel all over the country. This is the biggest fixture for us, yeah. All our hope is that we do get promotion, because if this comes to bite us in the backside, it's going to hurt, man. It's going to be a long, long summer. But I don't know, man. We're disappointed. I can't begrudge the result. It was the right result, in my opinion. And I can't think of anything else to say that won't involve swears. So,
Compose yourself. Let's go to Mike. I saw you in the away end. We, embraced, and you were like, I'm nervous. And
Well, you've got to be nervous when you're playing these guys. I mean, it's a big gap. 15 years is a long time, and I think that the pressure of all that and the expectation of us to sort of like say that this is our opportunity to win this game, and yeah, it's not. I'm not saying I'm not saying they're a better team, but they deserved it today because they wanted it more. I mean, I don't know. It was like the first 15 minutes. They seemed to be walking in treacle, and we were just passing the ball around them. But then I don't know. It just seemed like they got a foothold in the game. They started piling on the pressure, and then they started believing that they could win this game. And when they took the lead, that was it. It was, I don't know. Our team then became the ones running around in treacle, and I don't know if they've got tired legs in the squad or what. Maybe the bank holiday weekend, the big win against Southampton, has taken a lot out of them. I don't know, but they haven't got us on a good day, right? And that's the sad thing about it, is we know we can play better than that. We know we're a better team than that, because we would be top of the league if we were a better team. Let's just hope that we can bit of luck on our side. Birmingham get a result, Coventry get a result, and it doesn't hurt as much when them results come in. And yeah, hopefully we're still like within a point or so of the top, and we just move on.
Yeah, Callie, the games are going to come, thick and fast. 5 games left to go. Hope this won't hurt the team too much.
yeah, I mean, we have got a good group of players. We've got leaders, and we had that slump earlier on in the season, December time.
Well, what basically happened? Oh no, it's not going to be deja vu again, is it? Because obviously we had the draw in Norwich, and then that's when we had our slump, didn't we? And then
no, because I think people put too much emphasis on it being the Norwich game. Remember, we had the next game after that was Leeds away, but best team we played this season. The game after that, George Hurst gets injured against Leicester, and we were without a striker. I like Caden Jackson, I rate him, but having him as your striker and then having Broad as a striker wasn't the answer. So I don't think it was one of those where you can say, okay, we might hit a slump again. I think we'll go again. Obviously, we're all, annoyed, we're upset and all the rest of it, but McKenna always says, don't get too high, don't get too low. And after the high scenes and the jubilation on Monday, less than a week. We're feeling absolutely low, but it's been a great season and it's not over yet. There's lots. I still think there's more twists and turns in this table. I still think it's not a foregone conclusion that Leicester and Leeds are going to get points. You know, and now if we just win the next couple of games, I think if we win those next 5 games, we're up, right? No matter what happens, I think we win the next 5 games, we're up. That's what I'm feeling. Trying to be positive, trying to take the positive out of it. Reality is, it hurts, but one question that, you know, we should ask the KOA army: what would you have taken, a win over Norwich or promotion to the Premier League? And promotion's still on, so I think your taxi's here, Ross. But yeah, promotion, Liam saying promotion, there you go. So yeah, man, just it will hurt. Do what you guys need to do tonight, drink, whatever, and then let's go again Wednesday, is
Wednesday,
it?
yeah, Watford.
Wednesday, Watford home. That won't be an easy game, but I think at home we're a bit different beast. The 2 away ones, the Hull one and the Coventry one, but hopefully by the time we play them, they're on the beach anyway. So
The biggest game is the next game.
Yeah,
We need to win it.
On to the next one.
We need to beat Watford.
Yeah.
Last time, I was so disappointed last time because we were at home and they had 2 chances and they scored both chances, right? But this feels different. It feels like we did turn up for this and they deserved the win, whereas before we did. But we need to pick ourselves up like we did after the Cardiff game. Pick ourselves up again, and we need to beat Watford, and we need to keep, carry on winning some games.
we need to have a shot before the bloody 65th minute.
Yeah, that as well. That would have helped today. But yeah, one of those days, ladies and gentlemen. Callie, Mike, thanks for joining me. On to the next one. 5 big games left to go. Let's see if the boys can do it. Bye-bye for now.